in the backyard here with Brittnee, our fourth place finisher from the Big Brother Canada 3 finale. Brittnee, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm not bad. Now, you've had kind of a night to kind of decompress. Have you kind of relaxed a little bit?
I have definitely relaxed. I've already gone through the shoulda, coulda, wouldas, got past those, and I'm feeling great. Sarah won. I'm so excited.
So, I mean, you and Sarah developed really a close friendship within the house.
We did.
And kind of almost from the very beginning, the two of you had a connection. Sarah shared last night, though, that she held a few things from you, didn't tell you about different alliances, didn't tell you about things that had happened, but you still voted for her to win. Why is that? What was it about Sarah?
Absolutely. You know what? She, hands down, had the best gameplay. And I worked with her from day one, so I saw her game better than anyone in that house. She carried the torch to the end. Of course I'm going to vote for her. She had a great game, She talked a great game. She played a great game.
Now, you were on the block 6 times, most of which you were there for as a pawn,
yes.
But the last one, really, you had no choice but to be put up on the block. You have to be proud of your accomplishments, for one thing. But the other thing is that at what point in the game did you realize that maybe the house guests were looking at you as a threat?
I would have to say that was definitely, the second time I won HOH. When I won that, I think people started to realize this girl means business. She's here to play, and then they started taking a second look at me.
Now, you've done some modeling.
Yes.
What's your plan now for after this? Are you going back to the modeling? You're just going to kind of take things as they come?
Hopefully I can go back to the modeling and keep working with some amazing clients. I have no idea where I'm going to go from here, but I'm just keeping an open mind.
Now, the former house guests, I mean, it's very obvious that some of the seasons, there's very close connections with each of the season, but as a Big Brother family, the former house guests, are very supportive of each other. Did you get any advice from any of the former house guests that might stick with you or you might think was worthy?
I haven't got too much advice yet, but I'm waiting to get some. I'm ready for it.
When John came in the house, he told you a few things.
He did. Just live in the moment, take it all in. We were all so excited to get out of the house, and he just told us to kind of put ourselves in check and just focus on the game and take it for everything that it is. So that was the best advice we could have had.
Now, one of the things that Sarah kept from you was the kiss that she had with Willow and the connection they had.
I know.
What do you think about that?
I love it. I mean, hey, you go girls, but I can't believe she didn't tell me. I'm your best friend in the house. You're supposed to tell me about this hot, heavy smooch you had.
What was one of the hardest things that you find you had to face in the Big Brother house, and was it something that you were expecting?
I would say how hard it was to get people to kind of bring you into an alliance was the hardest part about the entire experience. I get along with people. I think I gel with them pretty well, and I couldn't figure out why I wasn't appealing to be in alliance with, but it worked out for the best.
What about the slop?
Oh my goodness. Don't get me started on the slop. 5 weeks of slop, it really is as bad as you think it is.
They tried to play it off last night at the finale about how slop tastes, that it's really nutritious. They talked about it with the audience, but would you consider it to be something, that would benefit you?
I would not recommend the slop. At first taste, it's great, but once you're having it every single meal a day, it's no bueno.
Now, when Ashley won that POV, that eventually and ultimately got you evicted, did you kind of know right away as soon as Ashley won what was going to happen, or were you still kind of hoping for that final 3 female finale?
I mean, one can dream, right? Once I knew what that comp was, that POV comp, I knew that it was not going to be my comp, and I knew that Ashley was going to kill it. As soon as she won that POV, I also knew I was going to be her first target. She couldn't get to Sarah, so she wanted to break us up, and it made perfect sense, but I still had to campaign, try my heart out.
So what's the plan now? I mean, you're leaving probably in a couple of days from Toronto, from the Big Brother house, leaving here today, kind of being maybe your final time leaving the Big Brother house. Is it kind of nostalgic? Is it? How are you going to feel about that?
I don't even know. I feel like I'm being released into the big world, and I have no idea. I'm excited. I'm so excited to see my family. I'm anxious. I'm overwhelmed. I'm happy.
That's great. Well, congratulations, Brittnee. I mean, ultimately, you could have won this game as well, and I think many people were pulling for you.
Thank you so much.
Enjoy it, live it, and congratulations once again.
Thank you very much.